I already see there is one another couple over here. So let's see. I can go on and ask from them what they kind of opinion they have. Hello, sir. How are you? Good?
Good, yeah.
Can I ask you a few questions? It's for life, philosophy of life.
Okay, quickly.
Okay. So this gentleman has agreed to give us the wisdom, you can say. Can I give you my first question? You can hold this for me. So my first question from you is, what is the meaning of life for you? What do you mean?
Just to enjoy life and live it to the max.
Okay.
Okay.
So my second question is, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What love means to you?
Means I think you're very special.
Okay. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No, I don't have any regrets in life.
Okay. Do you have any advice for your younger self, or let's say to the youngsters?
Just enjoy life while you can,
Okay.
while you're in a safe environment.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes. So, guys, sorry to disturb you.
Yes.
May I shoot you some questions? It's for my YouTube channel in which I ask about life. They're already laughing about it, but
Oh, lovely. Yes.
so
The tracksuit I want. You're selling that? Yes.
can I shoot you one question?
Don't shoot me anyway.
Please, can you hold this one for me? Sir, my question from you is, what is the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life.
Yeah. My channel is about life.
Smoking, drinking, and
Okay. Hold on, please. Second question. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is the meaning of love for you?
well, I'm married to her with 35 years,
Okay, this is this.
so I must love her. I'm still with her.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Exactly.
She
Saying I
does,
want to lift to the pub now, and I love you.
and she does the washing and the cooking and does the beds. And
Lift to the pub now, go
Okay.
tea.
My third question. I'm going to jump to the third question. Do you regret anything in life?
Oh, I see.
yeah, I work too hard for too long.
Can hopefully. That is the biggest regret of you.
Yes,
That's your biggest regret.
that's my biggest regret.
Do you have any advice for the youngsters or even your younger self?
We would enjoy a drink and enjoy the crack. Yeah, we're Irish. We're country mugs.
Yeah.
They're dubs.
We live there.
So in the same group, I found like some other group of people. So I'm going to ask them as well. I'm going to shoot my question. Miss,
Singing.
Yes.
what is the meaning of life for you? What is the meaning of life for you?
It's been a nice person in life, been caring, in good health and minding yourself, and being kind to others and
No money.
doing the best you can in life.
What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
They're very special people when you say you love them. Yeah.
Do you have any biggest regret in life?
Biggest regret is no, I've done a lot of traveling and all that, so I don't feel I've any regrets in life too much. No.
Okay. Do you have any advice for youngster or your younger self even?
Yes.
Oh, I think the young people are
I don't know, 17, 14.
the young people
Anyway.
do enjoy life. I think, yeah. There's a little bit of aggression now. I just think the young people are more experimental with, drugs and things like that. That I think is poor to society. I think so. Yeah,
That's your advice?
yeah. To stay away from. Yeah, there's more to life than depending on chemicals and drugs and drink and all of that.
Thank you very much. Miss.
You're most welcome.
So, what is the meaning of life? So, this lady has agreed. So, I'm going to ask the question. My first question from you is like this: what is the meaning of life for you?
The meaning of life?
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's living it,
Okay.
living your life.
And that's it? Okay, my second question from you is like this. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What's the meaning of love for you?
That you're committed and you love the person with all your heart.
Okay. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No. No.
Okay. What might be your advice to the younger people or even your younger self?
To pay attention to the elderly,
Okay.
and I just think the young ones get away with murder now. That's,
If you could change something from your past, what it could be?
it could be a lot.
Sorry?
It could be a lot. I'm not going to answer that one.
Okay, no worries. If you don't answer, it's okay too. Thank you very much.
Now you do my girlfriend.
No.
So I had a very bad mistake here. So I didn't even put on video. So I'm going to ask the questions again. What is the meaning of life for you, Mister?
The meaning of life, yeah.
Enjoy the good things.
Enjoy the good things, love, healthy, healthy with little things.
Okay.
I think, yeah. That's it.
What is the meaning of love for you? What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
Love my girlfriend, my friends, my parents, everybody, family, childs, yeah.
What about the biggest regret in life?
Wat bedoelt hij nou?
Oh, there's spite van het.
One of my great sports is motocross.
Okay.
And if I could do my life again, a second time again, then I go to motocross.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I have questions. My first question from you is like this. It's for my YouTube channel. Okay. What would be the meaning of life for you?
Fresh air and sunshine.
Okay. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
Means that I care deeply about them.
Okay. My third question is, do you have any biggest regret in life?
No.
Okay. Fourth one is, do you have any advice for your younger self, or it could be for youngsters?
Follow your dreams. Have fun.
It's me here. Please. I'm asking this wonderful lady what she shouldn't have done when she was young. So is kind of advice to her younger self. Please.
I was studying and then I was working
Okay.
in Holland.
Okay. So what would be your advice for those younger people who are staying home and doing nothing?
That's not good.
Exactly.
No,
What they should be doing
do
instead.
something. Have study and do something with your life.
Exactly.
To work so hard,
Exactly.
and I work too much, you know. And now you're a bit older now, and you look back on it all, and you think, was it all worth it?
Wow.
You know,
Incredible.
it's a yes and a no, isn't it? You know,
For sure.
It was worth it.
it was worth it because of the
Wouldn't be
money,
here today.
but you know, children grew up so fast.
Yeah.
You know, two children, they grew up so fast, didn't they? You know, and you think, where have they gone, like, isn't it?
And you don't realize.
No, they flip and they're gone, like, isn't it? You know. So I seem to spend all my life in work.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Years ago, yeah, it was difficult with family. Yes, my husband did work long hours, so it was just me and the children. So that was hard. Used to do night shifts. We'd like to change that. We wouldn't, you know. More family time, I think, would be the
You
thing.
would suggest more family time.
Yeah, more family
Exactly.
time.
Family is what matters. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely,
For sure.
definitely,
Money's
yeah.
nice, but you know, it's not everything. When you at the time when you're younger, you don't see it that way, do you?
Exactly.
And that's why when you're older, you look back on things and you think, oh, you know, could we have done that a bit different?
Exactly.
You know?
So my first question will be, how do you define life? What's life? What's
life.
the meaning of life?
Happiness, and enjoy yourself while you're here.
Okay. And
Make the most of it.
Okay, this is the meaning of life.
Yeah.
Okay. My second question will be from you is, we hear a lot when somebody says "I love you." What actually you mean when someone says "I love you"?
It's someone who I believe should take care of you in difficult times.
Okay. For you, that is love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If you believe somebody really loves you, this means that is the person.
That is the person, like my wife or whatever, and she would look after me in difficult times, and we look after each other in good times.
Okay, perfect. You answered more than I needed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First question is like this: what do you mean by life, and what is the meaning of life for you?
Oh, that's a very hard question. I think meaning of life is more or less to be happy and to do something with family and something like that.
Okay, good. There is no right answer.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. So don't worry about that. And my second is, usually people say I love you. Yeah, love is, we all look for love in our life. What exactly means when somebody says I love you?
Oh, yeah, it means that someone does everything for another people and to want that this human is happy.
What would you do when you love someone?
Yeah, everything what's necessary that the other person
Give
is.
that love, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Question from you is, what is the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life is peace.
Okay. Just in one word?
Just in one word.
Okay, perfect. So my second question from you is, what do you mean when somebody says I love you? Sorry,
I love you.
That's why.
It feels okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a good step to a good life.
No, but what do you mean when somebody says I love you? This is my question.
What it means to me?
Yeah. For example, you say to someone I love you. Yeah. What do you mean by that?
I love you. I don't know. Difficult to explain.
Difficult question. Yeah.
Difficult to explain. Yeah.
You define life very well. So I want you to define love for me now.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I want the best in life for you.
Okay, that's it. Okay. You love someone?
Yes, I do.
And this is your love, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. That's life for you.
Meaning of life is serving God. That's the first purpose of life. Serving the Creator, Jesus Christ. That's for me was the purpose of life.
Okay.
And good life here and served each other as well.
Okay. So what do you mean when somebody says I love you?
Well, I love you is much more than words. It's supposed to be in actions as well.
Okay.
If I say I love you, don't do anything, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay. What would you do for somebody you love?
Well, I serve them. Serve with my life, like Jesus did to us in the cross. So I give my life to my wife because I love her.
Okay.
So, and I give my life to my brother.
Okay.
And then I provide for them. Okay. That's what.
Thank you very much. So, can I ask you a few questions, if you don't mind? Is it more philosophical? Is more philosophical. So my first question from you guys is, can I? What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is this.
I can see that.
Yes.
I'm going to film you from there, maybe.
This is the meaning of life, and I think the family, and that you have, that you are healthy, and that you have enough money so you can.
You find interesting things.
I will come to you. I will come to you, sir. Don't worry. Just eat your thing.
Yes, I think we have children, and we have a dog, and we have a car, and yes, we have all we need.
Basic necessities of life, yeah.
What to say?
Basic necessities of life, and that's it, yeah.
Yes, I think so.
The second one, I don't want you to fight in between after when I leave, okay?
No.
Second one is more personal.
And that is.
What do you mean when you said to someone I love you? Or
oh. I mean that I have feelings for the person, or for I love this little guy too, and our children. Yes, it feels nice, and when I say it, I mean it.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. There is no right and wrong answer. We have our own subjective view of
But
life.
we have been married for 29 years.
Okay.
We know each other very
It's
well.
almost my age, guys. More than my age, sorry. It's more than my age. So the mister is finished now. I make him hurry to finish. Sorry to do that to you. So I'm coming to you, don't worry. So now you can say me, what is meaning of life, please?
Meaning of life? Well, it's not only happiness, but it's to solve problems and to feel that you are growing as a human being and to and take care and the fruits of what the birth is and people around you are giving. I think one of the most important things is the conversations with other people.
Okay. Second is, you already know.
Yeah.
What do you mean by love, or when you say I love you to someone?
To really care about another person, to be close.
Another person or your wife?
Well, of course, my wife, but I thought it was more of a general question.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for that.
Yes. So that I think is the most important, to have somebody you can have somebody very close to you, and yeah.
And what would you do for that your loved ones?
What I would do?
Exactly.
Well, I would share good things, and I will also be able to, if there is problems, one has to find somebody to discuss and talk to, and that can encourage you to get forward in your life.
Oh my God. Well, I try to be the best person I can be
Okay.
and have a good time doing it. Treat others well.
That's the meaning of life for you?
That's about it.
Okay. So my second question is a bit similar. My second question is, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
Well, that means that they hold a special place in my heart.
But it could be anyone or one special person.
Well, it could be a lot of people.
Okay.
Love different people in different ways.
That's it?
That's it.
And what would you do for that loved one?
Everything I could. That's possible.
I think life is about giving and receiving love.
Okay.
Lots of about energy.
My second question was about love, so you jumped into the first one.
Okay.
So
yeah, just trying to be a better person every day. Like, it's not about figuring out what life is. It's just like, I don't know how to say it in English.
go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. My second question is like this: how do you define love? What is love for you?
Respect. A feeling.
How would you define life?
Define life.
Yeah.
This.
This? This is life for you?
Sun or liked.
Is how would you define life? What is meaning of life for you?
Very enjoyable. When you're retired like I am, all you want to do is relax, eat, drink, enjoy yourself.
This is life for you.
Exactly.
Okay. How would you define love and what you can do for your loved ones?
Well, unfortunately, my wife is suffering with cancer at the moment.
Oh, very unfortunate.
Yeah, she's you'll probably see her in a minute.
Yeah.
All her hair's dropped out, and she's got to wear a hat, obviously.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry for that.
yeah, but that's life. It's been 4 years now. It's
I
not
hope she will recover and
Thank her.
I
Thank
hope
you.
you have a very wonderful life ahead.
Well, we'll try. Yeah.
Okay. So can I ask you one more question? Is there any regret? Biggest regret?
None at all. No. None at all.
You lived your life to the fullest?
Yeah, I lived my life to the fullest. Decided to retire to Portugal.
Okay.
And best thing I've ever done.
I don't think life needs a definition. It's just a phenomena by itself.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you define love? And what do you say when you mean? What do you mean when you say "I love you" to someone?
I think love is the highest emotional expression that we have.
Okay.
And when we love someone, we say that emotionally we want to become one with this person.
Okay. Perfect. Do you have any regrets so far? What it would be biggest regret?
I think maybe that I just allow myself to not get in my way so much when I was younger. Maybe, yeah.
That's it. You changes. You think life changes?
Life is what you make it.
Sorry, can you
Life is what you make it.
Okay. So
You have influence on how your life turns out.
okay. My second question is, how would you define love? Sorry to make you feel like this.
How would I define life?
No, love.
Love. Oh,
Or what do you say when I love you to someone? What do you mean?
that is life, isn't it? This is love.
Okay. So her love is just here, and I'm asking these questions, and she was a bit confused, but she answered her questions very. Do you guys have any regrets?
No.
My last question.
No. No. You can't regret because the choices you make you who you are. So you can't have regrets, or you wouldn't be the person that you are now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Life is about moments, special moments. And you want me to continue?
It's okay if you want
Yeah.
to find in one line. That's okay for me.
Okay, for me, life is about moments, about special ones, about family, friends, and enjoying everything.
And my second question is love. What do you mean when you say to someone "I love you" or what it means to you?
I mean that person means a lot to me. How do I say more profoundly? When I say I love you, it means it's real. I don't say that word just for saying.
Okay, perfect. You see? And my third is like any regrets in life. Regret?
Yeah, I regret being anxious for a long time.
Okay.
But I know now that is a part of life, and I learned a lot.
You accept it, yeah?
Yeah, I learned a lot from that.
Like it's just like any emotions we can have. You have to accept all the emotions within you, yeah?
Yes, we have to feel that pain to grow up and to continue with life and get stronger.
I think it's something that you need to do one day at a time, and just take the best of it. Be grateful for everything you've got.
Okay. So my second question is just like this. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? Or what is love for you?
Love is taking care of someone.
Okay.
Respect him.
Okay.
In my case, it's him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Or a family. Be worried about them. I don't know.
Okay, that's it. You don't need to be very profound. It's okay. Usually people define in one word.
I guess choosing the wrong major in college.
Okay.
Law. I should have gone to journalism.
Like you choose a wrong career.
I chose the wrong course.
Subject.
I didn't finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
The meaning of life for me is to be on this planet to have a good time, and not a long time. And I think everyone's put on this planet for a reason.
For sure.
And there's something behind everything, and there's always something that's everyone's put on this planet for. I don't know exactly why, but I'm fucking enjoying it anyway.
Yeah, good. And my second question is love. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you, and or what is love for you?
Love, at the moment, I don't. I'm not with any girl at the moment. I'm only out of an 8-year relationship. 8-year relationship.
My friend, it could be any kind of love.
Yeah.
But
family. If I was to find love, it'd be. If I love the person, it's meaningful. What else could I say? Love is attraction. It brings you close to people. Love is there's a lot of different ways to explain love. I just can't think off the top of my mind, as I've been in too much of a long relationship where I try not to think about love.
I'm asking the wrong guy at this moment, but I feel sympathetic already for him. Okay, do you have any regrets? So let's go into the third one.
Any regrets about what?
Biggest regrets.
Regrets. Sometimes I regret about not trying different jobs.
Okay.
Not trying. Well, I'm happy with the job I do now. I do online coaching.
Okay.
I do that from abroad, as you see. I'm from Ireland.
Okay. Yeah.
But usually regrets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Regrets was I would kind of want to do certain jobs, but they didn't kind of fall through.
Okay.
Didn't go right. I was actually trying to join the army recently.
Yeah.
Back in Ireland, but that didn't kind of go to plan for the moment. But I'll go at it again some other time. But there's a few regrets. There's regrets like family members passing away. We could have done more.
Yeah.
There's regrets about friends, falling out with friends.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a lot of regrets. I have a book full of regrets. I can talk about regrets all day. I don't know about love.
So
Love's different, but regrets I can talk about forever.
I'm going to stop it here at this point because one biggest regret. Let's say, what would be the biggest one?
The biggest regret in my life is probably cheating on a girl. And that's
This is hard.
it's probably not good for your podcast, but it could be one of the biggest regrets. Because it's
Especially you knew that was your soulmate.
I knew she was a good girl. I did, yeah. And maybe it didn't go to plan. Maybe I got too drunk one night and and certain stuff that didn't go to plan. Yeah, but sure, that's probably one of the biggest regrets.
Meaning of life. I keep asking the same thing a lot, and I've been discussing to my husband a bit the same thing. For me, meaning of life is to be a good person. You gotta leave something behind you after you die. It's just, for me, it's like, think of the life is such a short journey, and you gotta make people around happy and just try to be as good as you can and just spread good vibes and just make everyone comfortable around you. Feel good, just make people, smile. That's very important thing. There's just people, just make a little difference in life, and in the society. Just being, first of all, a good person, genuine, no liar, just genuinely a good person. That's what I'm thinking about, It's just, yes, world is so shallow at the moment, can be very shallow.
Especially the world we are living right now, yeah?
Dear God, that's just something, it's mind-blowing. It's just the negativity, it really affects your moods. Like, I was so upset with my husband yesterday. It was just, why there's so much negativity, so much bad energy, and it wins, sort of, this whole bad vibe.
Like, looks like people are more inclined towards negativity than positivity. Yeah.
Correct.
You want to
Yes.
see it, yeah.
You want to
Like
see that they
media
feed
is
on
showing
it.
them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love it. They love just the feeding on it. So today I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna watch anything like that. I'm just gonna turn all the social media off because it's just full of that bad energy. Yeah. So I just turned everything off, and I was just so frustrated. And I just, you know what? I was like, maybe I sound like a lunatic, but I was walking today. I was like, just tapping my head. So good. Life is good. You gotta start. I was like telling my husband, you gotta be just in the morning. Just say, life's great. We're all good. It's all fantastic. Look around. Look what you got. You got the sea. You got the sun. We're healthy. What's around you? Your family's healthy. You're healthy. You go. So this is all that matters, to be honest. It's just to make a positive, have a impact on people.
Okay, my second question, I'm going to stop.
I know, I can talk about it.
Because I think that she's more profound than me. Maybe she will talk all the day, and my hand is already, I'm already feeling. So my second question, I'm going to be, what do you say? What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? what it means to you, or what is love?
That you care, you only want good for that person. If somebody doesn't, for me, it's like if somebody doesn't love you, you just gotta let people person go, just to make him happy. So love, I don't know, love is, it's interesting, isn't it? What love is?
Yeah.
Love is
We all our life we look for just one thing,
Yeah.
and that is
love. Yeah, love is just, make that person, I don't know, it's very hard. Just make that person comfortable around you, make him happy, just bring that happiness into his life.
Be happy with
And be happy and that with that person. That's sort of, it's just probably simple. It's simpler than we think it is.
Okay, my third question is like this: what would be your biggest regret?
Oh my gosh. My biggest regret to do is like not to do what I want to do. That's what I think. That's why I'm aiming in my life. You know, I did a lot of challenges. I was stuck in one place and I was like, no, I'm not happy here and I gotta do it. I'm gonna change it now or never. So I moved to the UK. And when I thought after so many years, I thought, you know what, I'm not happy here and I wanna go to Portugal. I wanna live in Portugal. I wanna see the sea. I wanna try new things in life. And I was like, yeah, let's do it, because you only live once. And you see, I like sometimes walking through the cemetery and just looking at, the gravestones, and you're like, yeah, God, this person was young when he died. And you're like, you don't know, maybe in tomorrow, maybe in a month or two or years, a few years, I'll be there. So I was like, I gotta do it now. You gotta do it. So for me, it's like, don't regret. Yeah.
So the biggest regret is to
not to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Yes, so that's, just don't be unstoppable. Just do what you want to do.
Just enjoying everything.
Okay. So my second question is like this. You want to explain further?
No.
So my second question is like this. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is the meaning of love?
I don't know. I've been 45 years married, and just a whole package. You have to join and take each other as you've got to work together.
Okay. So any biggest regret in your life?
Biggest regret? No.
Okay.
No.
Perfect. Yeah.
But some people just don't go away. They don't take a break. They don't take time out. It is vitally important to go away. Go and see the world. Travel.
See what's different.
See what's different. Yeah, it's lovely to see other traditions and other how people, different cultures, different languages, different food. So yeah,
Perfect.
see the world.
This is the creating great memories with friends and family.
Okay.
And don't live life on regret. So do what you want to do.
Okay.
Only and don't hesitate.
Okay.
And believe in yourself and in the universe.
Okay, perfect. And my second question is like, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is meaning of love for you?
For me, meaning of love is to care of somebody, to really truly love from your heart and honestly.
Okay.
Loving and protecting and caring and cheering for each other.
Okay.
This is for me, the love for my friends, for my family, for my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my third is like you already answered a bit. Is like about regret. What would be your biggest regret in life?
For me, biggest regret in life is for all the opportunities I don't take.
What do you mean by life? Just a minute.
Fulfillment, enjoyment.
Okay. So, how would you what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What it means to you?
There's only one person I love, and that's my
Can't do
wife.
without them.
Okay.
I don't say it to anyone else.
Perfect. Perfect. So what you can do for that loved one?
Be the best.
Yeah.
Be the best.
I come to you. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, be there.
Be supportive. Yeah, be the best I can be for her.
So, okay, my third question is like this. Any biggest regret in your life?
No, no big regrets.
Being here.
It's a profound question. I know that.
Yeah.
But our people, they need to know wisdom from each one of us.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just being here and enjoying this weather and
Being old and retired.
being old, retired, enjoying life as best you can.
Okay. So my second question, I will jump to the second question.
Yes.
My second question is like this. What do you mean when you say I loved you to someone? Like, what that means to you? What you can do for that person?
Look after them.
Okay.
I've spent 60 years looking after it.
Okay.
So I think that
Speaks for itself.
speaks for itself. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
I think you always have, looking back, if you could change certain things, you probably would.
What could be the biggest thing you would change in your life?
I don't think I would change anything, because life is as it is, and it happens. And if you try to change things, then you can make it wrong. You know.
Okay.
What is it? What's for you is for you. You know.
Live for the day.
Live for the day.
It's do the best you can while you're here.
So my second question from you is, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
When I say I love you, I've never said that to anyone.
Okay. Fair enough. No?
You have to love yourself before you can love someone else.
So my third question is like this. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
Regrets?
One biggest regret.
No, none. Never had a regret. Even when it goes bad, you always have to look on the bright side. If you start at the bottom, you can't go any further.
For sure.
The meaning of life is, you wake up and you're healthy and you enjoy the day, like, being in the beach, catching some sun and eating good food, traveling, seeing things and be happy with life. I mean, that's what it is for me.
Okay. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is meaning of love for you?
The meaning of love to somebody is when I really have found that I've got feelings for that person. Okay, it's if in the case if it's a woman, if you really it's a person that you want to be with her, and you enjoy talking to her, you enjoy doing things together and everything, and that becomes then I can say I love you because I enjoy that person company. I enjoy to do things with her. That's what it is for me.
Do you have any biggest regret in life?
Can you repeat again?
Regret. Do you regret anything?
No regrets, man. I just regret that I wasn't born rich, or I don't have enough money to enjoy life the most. You know what I mean? Because if I had that, I could then do whatever I want to and enjoy life the fullest.
To meaning in life, retire.
Okay.
Life is wonderful then.
You want to share something?
Joe? What's the meaning in your life?
Yeah, I suppose retiring. Yeah.
Retiring.
Yeah.
Okay.
And having enough money to enjoy it.
Okay.
To enjoy it.
The money to
The
enjoy
money
it.
to enjoy it.
My second question goes like this. What do you mean by when you say I love you to someone? What is the meaning of love for you, or what you can do for the person?
Oh my God, you're a wee bit deep for us. We don't.
For sure. Come on.
Nah, too deep.
Yeah?
Too deep.
Okay.
You know.
I'm going to the third one. I'm going to ignore this one. What would be your biggest regret in life?
What would be your biggest regret in life? Not retiring earlier.
Not to have children.
Yeah. I agree with
You
you.
are the first one who said that so far.
Yeah. Just not to have kids. And the second one would be
not to have friends.
Why you did not decide to have kids? May I ask?
Oh no, we've got kids. We've got kids.
Okay. Not to have kids. Of life for you.
Holidays.
Sorry.
Going away on a holiday.
Okay. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is the significance of love for you?
Family.
Family?
Yeah.
One word?
Yeah.
Okay. What would be your biggest regret in life?
Life's too short to have regrets.
So do you have any advice for the youngsters or younger self?
Live life to the full.
Oh, enjoy life. That's what I am doing now.
Okay.
Yeah, every day, because I don't work.
Okay. So what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What is the meaning of love for you? Or what you can do for that person?
Oh, that's my wife since 51 years.
Okay.
That's love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No, I don't regret anything.
Okay. You have any advice for the younger self?
Oh, take care of you, and I got something in my mind every time in my life. That's 80-20. 80% should be good, 20% could be not so good. Live with that. The life and the work.
Wonderful advice. This is first time somebody is giving a formula to life.
Yeah.
Oh, come, crikey. Well, health and happiness. Health and happiness.
Okay. So my second question from you is like, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
I can't quite work that one out. Huh? Well, I love my wife. Yeah, I love my wife immensely. Yeah.
Because she's here, that's why he's saying it. Yeah. You see? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, no.
So my third question from you is like, do you have any regrets or biggest regret in life?
No, there's no point having any regrets. No point.
So what is your advice for the younger self?
What is my advice?
Yeah, what you can advise to your younger self or to youngsters?
Live it to the full. Enjoy every day. Enjoy every day.
The meaning of life is to be free, to do whatever I want.
And what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot because I don't say it often. For me, is when I have someone that I love more than myself. Is the moment when I tell.
Okay. So, do you have any regrets in life? Do you regret anything?
No, because I never. I've always done whatever I want, so I don't have nothing left to do. Okay.
So one more question, okay? Is like, do you have any advice to your younger self or to youngsters? Any advice?
The sky is the limit. Just dream and follow your dreams. Work hard, and the things will come.
Finding joy.
Okay, that's it.
That's really it.
And what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
That they make me want to be a better person.
And what you can do for that one?
What can I do?
Yeah, what you can do for their loved one?
Oh, to make their life better.
Okay. And what it means when you say to someone that I love you, what that means?
It means that I feel like they make me a better person.
Okay, perfect. Do you any biggest regret in life?
Regrets?
No. One biggest regret, let's say.
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any advice for the younger self?
Oh, for my younger self? Oh gosh. My younger self, see that your son is sensitive.
It's about family, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Miss.
Knowing and making an impact.
So, before she's gone, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
I love you to someone that you can completely rely on, someone that
yeah, you trust someone else, and I would say that's it. You trust someone else a lot.
Do you have any regret in life?
I do, yeah.
And what would that be, if you don't mind?
So, not taking care too much of my mental health in the past 5 years.
Okay.
And now I'm working on that.
Okay. Any advice for the youngsters or younger generations, or our generation?
Of our generation, to take care of your mental health as you do of your physical health.
That's too deep a question for me to answer right here, right now.
Perfect. There's also an answer.
There is. That is the answer.
Okay.
Yes.
So what would be when you say I love you, what that means to you?
When I say I love you, well, that's it's an easy question to ask. It's a very difficult question to answer, and it would take more time than you and I have.
Okay. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
None.
Okay. What would be your advice for the youngers or your younger self?
Oh, not to care too much about anything.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm going to the next mister, which is next to him, and he already know my questions. What is the meaning of life for you, sir?
It is a deep question. I'll refer you to the previous answer.
Okay. Meaning love.
Love, happiness,
Okay. Regrets in life.
none.
Advice for the youngers.
Work hard, play hard. Simple as, yeah. Work
Thank
hard,
you,
play
sir.
hard.
Thank you. The third mister in the row.
What's the question again?
Meaning of life. What do you mean by life for you?
It's ditto. It's impossible to even answer that question.
Okay. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What's love for you?
Comradeship, companionship, empathy.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No, none.
Advice for the youngers?
If you want to do something, do it now.
It's pretty difficult not to answer with most probably helping these guys to grow now.
Yeah.
I think the meaning of my life is to try and make sure that these guys can enjoy it as much as I have.
Okay, your family, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say for my family.
Okay. My second question is...
In the good books here.
My second question is just like this. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
To mean I love you.
What is love for you?
It's almost a requirement, I would say.
Okay.
So I think some people, to love is almost as in I require you to a certain extent. It's not just a feeling of passion or a feeling of like wanting. It's a feeling of requiring. So like you could have your mother's love or your father's love or the love for your children.
Okay.
I'd say it would be something that's required.
Okay. What would be your biggest regret in life?
Not studying more would be my biggest regret.
Okay.
I think when you're young, you've got really valuable years there. But if you just keep studying, you can establish yourself really young before.
Okay. So my last question is like this. And what would be the advice to your younger self or your youngsters? It could be to your younger self.
To my younger self, it would have been to study more. I really would have been. I know it's a boring answer, but to look back now on what I've learned, that would have been important.
Yeah.
And for the children, be different, because I want them to just go and find what makes them happy.
Life at the moment is about enjoying the last years of my life.
Okay. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
It means a lot of things, actually. It means actually kindness and generosity and fondness.
Okay. My third question is, do you have any biggest regret in life?
Far too many.
Yeah.
Far too many, which are mine to keep.
Okay. That's your biggest regret?
What?
Just you want to keep them to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. No worries. So my fourth question is like, do you have any advice for youngers or your younger self?
For younger people, you've got to strive a lot nowadays. You've got to work hard and also play hard. But if you work hard, you can enjoy life.
Okay. What would you do differently if you were like younger today?
I don't think I would do too much different because I've had a lot of success in life.
Okay.
So that's come from actually
hard work.
Hard work.
Okay.
I have my own companies from hard work, and that was good because I can do what I can do now because of it.
Okay. So since you said you were very successful, I'm going to extend my one more question.
Okay.
Usually I ask 4 questions. What is the method to become successful in life? What is the key component? Let's say.
Have confidence in yourself.
Just like I approached you.
Yeah. Have confidence in yourself, because if you know you can do it,
Okay.
you'll achieve it. And people will always try to put you down, but you can overcome that. How's that?
Perfect. I'm going to offer.
It's not religion.
Okay.
Good answer, that, innit?
Could be.
It's not.
There's no right answer.
It's a good answer, that, innit?
Yeah. What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
I respect you. I love you. I want to be with you. You know?
That's it. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No. No.
Do you have any advice for younger self?
Work hard, be honest, and obviously be honest from the heart. Don't just be hypocritical like most people are in this world.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
That's it, sir.
Oh, that's a difficult question out of the blue. I don't know. I think to just live a good life and with contentment and not causing anybody harm and trying to have joy in your life.
You can take picture, don't worry. My second question is, what do you mean when you say I love you to someone? What that means to you?
Well, ultimately, I think it's a feeling that you get when you love someone. Yeah, it's a feeling. You either know you've had that feeling or not. So if I say I love you, then it's because I've had that feeling.
Okay.
Or down the road, love takes on a different meaning, which is more about, I don't know, being committed to someone, I think.
Okay. My third question is do you have any biggest regret in life?
I try not to have regrets. The biggest regret I've grappled with in my life is I left my home country of Canada when I was young. I don't know, I was about 22, I suppose, and never went back to live there. And I've always regretted not being able to live closer to my family.
Your biggest regret is not being closer to your family. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay. So my fourth question is do you have any advice for younger self? It could be for your younger self or it could be for youngsters.
Advice. I think it's important to just be aware of your own self and to listen to yourself and how you're responding and reacting to things, because that tells you a lot about what you want to do in life and what's important to you. And if you always listen to yourself, I don't think you can go wrong.
Thank you very much. If you want to gentleman from very long, and I was feeling extremely curious. He walks just like a young boy, and I was curious to ask him, how old are you, mister?
90.
90, okay. We are having a perfect candidate to ask for the whole wisdom we can get from him. He is like a whole book.
Good. Again.
What is the meaning of life, mister, for you?
Oh, good God. The meaning of life is survival and happiness.
Okay. So, what do you mean by love when you say I love you to someone?
Affection, basically. It can also mean the other thing, sex and that, but love basically is affection.
Perfect. And what you can do for the loved one?
Look after her and be kind to her and be as normal as I can be.
Okay. Do you have any biggest regret in life?
No real regrets really. I had a few bad accidents and that, but I survived everything and still around. So I can't complain. I did reasonably well at work and that.
The gentleman shed pure wisdom to you guys, so stay tuned and I will talk more to him. Do you have any advice for your youngsters?
I'd say appreciate what they have got, not to go too much for all the gimmicks that are on the market. Try and use their own intelligence rather than being run by, if you like, specialities. That they have a free choice in life and make the most of it.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
mister.
At my age, the meaning of life.
It's good. The angle is good.
Wasn't ready for that one.
After, I will go to her after this one.
Probably doing what you can for yourself to make yourself happy so you can make other people happy.
There's no right answer.
That's a good answer. Oh, you're asking me as well? Okay. Meaning of life, I think, is to enjoy every day as much as you can and to not think too much about the future.
You need to be listen. These are very youngsters, and they are in their maybe 20s, 90s. I don't know. 19s, 19s. So if they're saying this means that they have like different level of maturity. And so my second question, I'm going to skip to the second question.
Okay, let's skip.
Come on, man, come on.
Come back.
Yeah, back here. No, we are not done.
We're not done.
So what do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
Oh.
What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
These are hard questions.
These are hard questions.
Wow, you're twisting it out.
Oh my god. Give me a sec to think. You go first.
Oh jeez.
What do you mean when you say I love you to someone?
What does it mean? It means that you care about them a lot and you enjoy their company and their personality and everything about them.
You will listen to this millions of times. I will repeat it. There's no right answer.
No right answer.
I think maybe this is a hard question. Fully accepting of who a particular person is and maybe enjoying the good and the bad of every kind of person.
That's a good answer.
The people that you love. Yeah. Kind of accepting that and something like that.
You don't want to participate? She was supposed to be my camera woman, but she doesn't want to participate. It's okay. If you don't want, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's good though.